Good afternoon, YouTube. Stream. I got a little cold or sinus or something. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I want to talk to y'all about the taotao. Particularly anyone, and I'm talking for the state of Connecticut. The state of Connecticut. Before anybody goes out there and buys a taotao, make sure that your state recognize taotao USA as a manufacturer. Let me say that again. Before anyone goes out there and buy any scooter, but in particularly a taotao USA, a taotao in particular, Chinese scooter, and particularly mine's is a taotao 150cc evo, a taotao evo 150cc. As you can see the manual right here. So I bought this taotao on the 1st of March 2013. I didn't do the research. I didn't know, that I couldn't get this bike registered in my state because they were not a recognized manufacturer in our DMV. So yesterday, I went about a week ago to my local DMV in my town, which, not in my town, in the next town over, Bridgeport. I live in Ansonia. And they couldn't register the bike because they didn't recognize that they didn't recognize the manufacturer, taotao. So they sent me to a full inspection DMV to go check it out and have the bike inspected. And then they would give me my registration because the bike is insured. I have a motorcycle license and I have a regular license. So there is no, that didn't have nothing to do with it. So I took it to the DMV that they told me to take it to, and come to find out, they did a VIN identification. They did what they had to do, but they said that they couldn't register. They wanted me to go to the main headquarters out in Wethersfield, Connecticut, because they have to put the bike through tests and stuff like that to make sure that it's street legal as far as brakes and all of this stuff, that I had no idea that I had to go through this. So mind you, I called taotao and I tried to explain to them about the situation that I'm going through, and they wanted me to go through the company that I bought the bike from. So, they had me going back and forth. I have this all in recording, and like I said, I haven't had time to just put it on YouTube for you guys to listen to it, but I definitely want you guys to listen to this. It's very important because the stuff that I get from each and one of the people, from taotao USA, and then the company that I bought it from, which is ATV More, out of Texas, and the manufacturer that manufactures these bikes are out of Texas. So I called the manufacturer and I spoke to a supervisor named Tammy out of taotao USA, and she says that they're working on my state. It'll take about 3-4 months before the companies recognize as far as a manufacturer on the DMV spreadsheet. So right now I have a bike that I can't do nothing with it. So the guy that I bought it from out there in Texas is gonna register the bike out there under my name and all that. It cost me $165. Mind you, yesterday I rented a truck, a budget truck. I paid my boy $50 to help me put it on and off and take it to DMV. Mind you, I didn't get my bike registered. I lost out about $300 yesterday. Renting a truck and all of this. And finally, I called the company that I bought the taotao from, and they're finally gonna register for $165. That's tax included, sales tax, the plate. So I'm gonna have me a Dallas freaking Texas plate in the state of Connecticut, which I don't really give a crap as long as my bike is registered. You know what I'm saying? It's just probably I'm gonna get a little hassle from the police out here, after a while. But I figure like this, in 3 to 4 months, like they say, give them about 3-4 months and they're going to be recognized in Connecticut. So until then, I'm just telling, the viewers and fans and the people that subscribe to me, to make sure that you take the time before buying a bike to go to your local DMV. You can even find a spreadsheet online, and I didn't know that. I just thought I can buy a scooter. I have the proper credentials, so I should be able to register this bike with no problem. And it didn't happen that way. So I'm just trying to help people out, that it can happen to you. If you're deciding to get a scooter, make sure that it's a brand that it's recognized from your DMV, because you're going to have the same problem that I have, which I couldn't register my bike, I mean, I didn't even have a motorcycle license, a couple weeks ago, until I found out that the scooter that I had required a motorcycle. So I went out and got me a motorcycle license, and it didn't help me register my bike. I mean, I got insurance. Look, people, I got the bill of sale from the bike that I bought. Cost me, $999, $1,000. I got insurance on it. You see, evo150. I have the title for it. My bike has been through a VIN verification through DMV, right? See, and the registration papers. I did all of this. I did everything that I was required to do, and they still wouldn't register my bike because the manufacturer's not recognized. So if you guys want to save yourself some trouble, either get yourself a 50cc, a 49cc where you don't have to register it in your state, or if you're going to get something that you have to register, make sure that it's approved by your DMV, or you're going to have the same trouble. And luckily that the guy was willing to register it for me, because I was ready to report his ass to the BBB, Better Business Bureau, and try to see if I could get my money back, because technically, if it's not registered in my state, if they're not registered to sell in my state, why are they selling in my state, So that's all I wanted to give y'all as a heads up, and make sure that you guys make sure that if you're buying something, any type of vehicle, make sure that it's approved by your state, because you're gonna be out of a lot of money. $1,000 is nothing to sneeze at. If you got it, then it's all good, I guess. But I did this with my state taxes. I wanted to do this for myself, at least something, and I didn't do the research, and I paid for it. So I did the research now, and I'm trying to help, the viewers and YouTube fans and Ustream and, anybody out there that needs the help. I'm just trying to help out. Make sure you do the due diligence in your state, because if you don't, you're going to be screwed. And, that's all I wanted to say. So, I'm going to be getting a new title, and which is weird. These guys, what I don't understand is they have a dealer license, so they can register these bikes for another person. But my thing is, the guy took my address, took my information in my state, but he's going to register the bike under my name, all that. And I don't know how that's going to work, as far as I'm going to have insurance in Connecticut, but my registration in Texas. I really don't know how that works. But if anybody knows, or maybe been through the situation, please just hit me up, give me a comment, PM me, whatever you got to do, just to let me know what's going on, But that is my situation. My place should be coming within a couple of days from Texas. So, I got insurance for a whole year on this bike. So I have to be able to, drive this shit. You know what I mean? So this is what it is, man. Capella signing out. I want to wish you guys luck if anybody's going through this stuff. Do y'all research, man, before anything, because y'all could be out on, $600-700, $1,000 just for these bikes. So peace and love, respect one another, stop the hate and the violence, and hit subscribe. And this is just letting y'all know, that this is what I'm going through right now, on this taotao on this taotao. So, peace and love and respect. Peace.